What's going on, guys? Asian Guy here, bringing you the latest SUGOFEST news. We have got V2 Doflamingo. He is a Dex driven type, as pretty much everyone predicted. We have also got 6+ Zoro and 6+ V2 lore. Yes, guys, it's not V1 lore. We were debated. It's V2 quick lore that is going to be getting the 6+, unfortunately, or fortunately for some people. We will cover those in a moment, but this SUGOFEST will begin on the 31st of December 2017 and continue into the dying moments on the 1st of January 2018. So very much looking forward to that. I myself am gonna go to town on this SUGOFEST. If you guys don't know what going to town means, don't look it up. Anyway, let's get into V2 Doflamingo. V2 Doflamingo, if you have 6 driven units on your team, will boost the HP of those driven units by 1.2 times. And if they have a normal orb, 3.25 times attack, a matching orb, 3.9 times attack, which is crazy. Can I just say that's disgusting? And to top it off, he will make Dex and Quick Orbs count as beneficial and drastically reduce Strength Orbs. Now guys, courtesy of Japan Uber Allies, we've got the images, the information. I've just translated it into English. Now some of these might have typos because I did type these up very quickly. I just came back from Scotland around 1.5 hours ago, so hopefully there aren't too many typos. His special, now I will explain this in a bit more detail, but his special will deal 2 times overkill damage to all enemies in typeless damage. Now I've dubbed this as overkill damage. The way it works is any excess damage dealt in normal attacks during the previous turn to any enemy units over their HP is overkill. So for example, say I'm attacking my wife. I'm not actually going to attack my wife, but say my wife has 100 HP and I deal 1000 damage, that's 900 overkill damage. And the following turn, Doflamingo will make that 1800 damage. Now you can imagine running double Doflamingo, you're going to do a lot of damage, overkill damage, in the millions, and Doffy, if you have double Doflamingo, is going to do 4 times that overkill damage to all enemies. Now what this signals to me is that we're going to have more bosses in the future that are going to have very annoying barriers, because I believe one of the Don Quixote units that we're getting does reduce barrier duration. Lore reduces barrier duration. Obviously you can't use lore on this. Oh, I did spoil 6+ lore, but 6+ lore will do that. Many units do. We are beginning to see more barrier reduction or more damage threshold cut reductions. Basically anything that can counter this special, we are getting more units to reduce those kind of negativities. So at least Blackbeard's going to be better, right guys? This Doffy though, I really would like to pull him. The splash art, bellissimo. Danke Bandai. Again, whoever is working at Bandai, you are killing the splash art. The other splash arts today are going to be amazing as well. So this Doflamingo, very good captain, very good unit, very good sailor. If Lucy wasn't strong enough, well, here you go. Dex Doflamingo, just slap him on that team. Who needs that extra overkill damage? Nobody does, but have it anyway. 6+ Zoro, very disappointed with his captain ability. Boost attack of slasher characters by 3 times, flat 3 times, no more conditional 2.5 to 3 times, and HP by 1.5 times as well. This Zoro as well no longer boosts random units HP by 1.2 times and the attack by 1.2 times, which is what I believe he did for some reason. I'm not sure why. But now you can fit as many random units onto Zoro and he won't lose his attack multiplier, which is something you couldn't have done before, which is okay. But you know, 3 times attack nowadays is outdated. You get free-to-play units with higher attack multipliers than that. The Treasure Mode Cavendish, Treasure Mode Mihawk is a higher attack multiplier for slasher units. Similar HP buff as well, so it is what it is. You know, Zoro is much tankier, much safer, but a lot less damage. So I don't know what to make of it. You guys let me know what you think about his captain ability. His special, however, has been improved. Deal 120 times Zoro's attack in typeless damage to all enemies. Sorry for the typo there. As a captain or a friend captain or a guest captain, he will boost Slash's attack by 2 times. But you're really not going to be using him as a captain if you have Adventure Mihawk, 6+ Int Hawk, or Fujitora V2. As a sailor, he will lock the chain multiplier to 2.5 times and boost Slash's attack by 1.75 times. Now this, I don't know how to feel about this honestly, because if you use this with Adventure Mihawk, it's okay. You're really going to be looking at Kuros, who has a 3 turns of 1.75 times attack boost. Rare Recruit Kuros, the V2 version, Strength, I don't know what to make of this. Honestly, it does give you 2 specials in one, which is good if you're limited to how many specials you can use, but it is what it is. 2.5 times chain is lower than Adventure Mihawk. The 1.75 times slasher attack boost is a lower multiplier than the 2 times orb boost. Of course, they're different boosts, but at the end of the day, it's just a lower number. So 6 plus Zoro for me is a rest in peace. He's a decent sub. He's not amazing. He is a good sub. He is a good sub. I will leave it at that. Let me know what you guys think. I don't think he's a very useful captain anymore. If you compare him to someone like Lucy, who is both tanky and does tons of damage, Zoro just is not that impressive. Now 6 plus lore. Let me move my camera over here. 6 plus lore, guys. He is the V2 version, he is the quick version, he is not the Psy version, which is very, very disappointing, but it does make sense looking at the splash art, because V2 lore is actually in this arc as well. V2 lore is in the Dressrosa arc, and he's at an earlier stage before he goes full macho and then whips out the gamma knife and whatnot. So he's a cerebral striker type, no more slasher. Kinemon doesn't work. If you use him on a Neptune team, you're probably not going to want to evolve him. RIP Psylore. His captain ability boosts attack of cerebral units by 3 times, which is okay, pretty good for a cerebral character. Boosts HP by 1.25 times and heals 0.5 times his recovery for every perfect you hit with your team. So very similar to Strikelore, but it is now a cerebral booster instead of a striker booster. His special will reduce all enemy barriers by 1 turn and deal 200,000 fixed damage to all enemies, which is pretty good, and boost cerebral units orbs by 2.25 times for 1 turn. So you basically want to be getting 2 V2 lores every time you do a SUGOFEST now. Not every time you do a SUGOFEST, but if you don't have V2 lores, you want to be getting 2 of them now, because his 6 plus is basically one of the best 6 plus, not 6, but one of the best cerebral units. And honestly, he is a very good 6 plus unit. He's more like G4 Luffy is to time skip Luffy. Most people will consider them as 2 separate units as opposed to one of the same units. So it is what it is. It's not Psylore. I personally am very disappointed that it's not Psylore, but he's still a good unit. He's trying that Bandai are trying to bring back cerebral. You guys can see with the latest Rayleigh as well. Cerebral units are actually very strong now. They're not a joke anymore. They're actually very, very strong. The highest orb boost, the highest chain lock as well. Pretty high multiplier in 3.5 times as well. So that is that 6 plus lore. Let's get into the Don Quixote executives. So I'm gonna put my face cam here now, right next to Senor Pink's beautiful booty. So his captain ability is a flat 2.75 times attack boost to free spirit units, which is not bad, honestly. He has a sailor ability which makes Dex Orbs count as beneficial for Senor Pink himself, and his special is deal 30 times attack in quick damage to all enemies and reduce 1 turn of any barrier and damage immunity buffs for all enemies. So basically, as you guys can tell, we are going to be getting more bosses which have barriers, more damage immunity, which is somewhat very annoying, but it is what it is. It's for Doflamingo V2. That's the power creep. It's just what it is. There we go. Let's move on. Senor Pink. We have now got Sugar, from a fat, beautiful man wearing diapers to a little lolly girl with a crown. What more do you want from One Piece? Her captain ability boosts attack of driven and cerebral units by 2.25 times and recovery by 1.5 times. Pretty much useless captain ability. Her special will change G orbs, recovery and tandem orbs into matching orbs and locks these orbs for 1 turn. And if you have driven units, boost the attack, boost the orbs of driven units by 1.75 times for 3 turns as well, guys. Sorry about that. I am very tired. Just came out from Scotland after all. Her sailor ability is pretty useful, reduces paralysis for the entire crew by 1 turn. And following Sugar, we have got Treble. As you guys know, Treble is the guy that goes like, DOFFY! I regret that, but it is what it is. I'm tired, guys, I'm tired. DOFFY, not Doffy. Treble is a strength unit and you will boost the attack of driven units by 3.5 times, but this decreases along with the HP and the attack boost. It will decrease the attack boost and the HP will be lowered as well every single turn. So again, not a very useful captain ability. He will reduce he will reduce defense up, damage reduction, damage threshold cut by 4 turns, and when there are 6 driven units on the team, boost the attack of driven units by 2 times for 1 turn and reduce the cooldown of top row units by 1 turn as well. And his sailor ability is plus 100 attack to the top row characters if Doflamingo wasn't strong enough. Now, aside from Treble, we finally have a Pico rare recruit, and I have to say, his 5-star artwork is superb. It looks absolutely insane. It's the full Hakied version of Pico. He is an int type, and he will boost the attack of driven characters by 2.25 times and HP by 1.75 times, which is a very, very large HP boost. I believe one of the highest HP boosts actually, so that is pretty awesome. And his special will cut the HP of one enemy by 20%, reduce bind and despair by 4 turns, and change all orbs, including block orbs for driven units, into G orbs. It's an okay special. It's nothing amazing, it's nothing terrible, but it's okay. And his sailor ability means he cannot be blown away, just like Fujitora when you limit break him. I am running out of breath. Now we've got Vivi, New Year's Vivi, who is guaranteed on the second multiple of her respective banner. I believe it's day 2. She is guaranteed on the second multiple as the final poster. Uruj, I believe, is day 1 or day 3 where he is guaranteed to pull. I don't actually think there's a day 3, so probably day 1 he is guaranteed on the second multiple. Now, Vivi will boost the attack of Free Spirit and Cerebral units by 1.75 times, recovery by 1.5 times, and boost belly gain by 2.5 times. Not bad. She will shuffle non-matching orbs and boost orbs of Free Spirit and Cerebral characters by 1.75 times for 1 turn. It's not a good special, honestly. It's okay, but if you're using Time Skip Luffy, which you should be as your Free Spirit lead, or Rayleigh, I guess, shuffles non-matching orbs. If you're using beneficial orbs, that's actually a very annoying special. But boost orbs of Free Spirit and Cerebral characters, yeah, again, it's not that useful. She's not that great, honestly. So for me, I'm going to pass on the Vivi, although I really do want to pull on day 2. So I guess I'm going to end up having the Vivi. Uruj, very beautiful splash work, splash art. I mean, he's just an absolute tank, isn't he? His captain ability will boost the attack of striker and powerhouse units by 1.75 times, HP by 1.5 times, and boost EXP gained by 1.5 times. So very similar to Neptune, but nowhere near as good as Neptune as a captain. So please do not run him if you have Neptune as a captain. If you don't have Neptune for your EXP gains, he's actually a very good unit to pull for. And I recommend pulling for him because striker and powerhouse units are overpowered to hell right now. So you're basically going to be able to clear every fortnight with this lead anyway. So he will change block, tandem, recovery, bomb, and G orbs into matching orbs. Not a bad special, honestly. And he will heal 7,600 HP and reduce incoming damage by 76%. I have no idea what the 76 symbolizes. I can't get it through my head right now. But if you guys know, please do let me know in the comment section down below. My hair is an absolute mess. I am completely exhausted from my trip and covering the news, but I hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless. Good luck on your SUGOFEST pulls. I'm extremely hyped, although you can't tell it right now. I am very much hyped, but thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and goodbye. Bye-bye.